what kind of flower this is?
Sure. It's a pink one.
Well, actually, it's a pink petunia. Do you know what petunias do to me?
No, but I sure can't wait to find out.
Right? Musical. No, I was curious where you shot that.
CBS.
Did you?
Yeah.
Well, no, I was just thinking it looked like Studio City. I mean, Television City. Mile stomping ground.
Yeah.
We're talking to musical families today. The Osmond brothers are here, and husband and wife singing team Marilyn McCoo and Billy Davis Jr. And you guys were buds in that group way before you were ever lovers, yes?
Yeah, actually, Billy and I started out as friends before the group even formed.
How did the group?
That's right.
So tell us what happened.
Well, Billy came out to Los Angeles from St. Louis, and he was hoping to get a record deal with Motown.
Yeah.
You know, all the young black aspiring artists in the mid-'60s were looking for a deal with Motown.
Yeah.
And Lamont McLemore, who ended up being a member of the Fifth Dimension, was a photographer, and he did a lot of work for Motown, and he was from St. Louis, and he knew Billy, and he said, come on out, and I'll introduce you. So Billy came out to get a big break with Motown.
And you were a friend of Lamont's as well?
Lamont and I were friends, and I met Billy through him, and Billy and I used to hang out together at parties, just friends, you know. I liked him. You know, he had a nice heart. He wasn't my type. I wasn't really interested in him beyond just a nice guy.
What was your type, Marilyn?
Oh, Vicki, why would you ask a question?
Go ahead and tell her. Go ahead and tell her, baby.
You want me to dig it?
Yeah, go ahead and tell her.
Deeper,
Right,
huh?
right,
Okay.
right.
Well, at that time, I was into guys that were tall and skinny. And, you know, Billy was like, not real tall and kind of husky, you know, built like
I was a tank.
football player. And I wasn't into jock-looking guys, you know.
Yeah.
I liked them to be very...
And you guys have very different backgrounds, too, yes?
Yeah.
Right, that's true.
I mean, you're Miss Prim and Proper.
Well, I wouldn't go that far, but yeah, Billy's a street guy.
I'm a real maverick, you know.
Well, not prim and proper. I was protected.
Well, I used to call her naive, you know. I thought she was very naive.
You're what we refer to on the show lovingly as a BAP, right?
A black American president. Well,
Is that right, Billy?
Well, you could say that, but I don't know. I didn't look at it like that. I just thought that, well, here's a young lady that just hasn't been around. I don't know how she's going to even take care of herself.
So too proper for you, not your type either?
No, not that she was too proper, just that...
I wasn't your type.
You wasn't my type
What was your
then,
type?
but she
What
just
was
didn't
your type?
know anything.
Tell me what your type
So what were you what were you into at the time, Billy?
Well, I guess I was into more what you call real shorter, stacked, you know, real curves, big legs. You know what I mean?
You really know how to hurt a woman, don't you?
That's like Alfonso Rivera always says, baby gotta have back.
Yeah, right.
I know, I'm with it. So what happened? When did things change?
Well, we started being buddy-buddy, and we developed a friendship that was so strong. And all of a sudden, we started to
become attracted
to each other.
But you
Vicki,
said,
let me tell you, girl to girl.
Yeah.
Billy had some pants, plaid, blue and white pants.
I did? No.
And I mean, he wore these pants, or rather, these pants wore him. And I saw him on stage, and you know, Billy'd get out there and kind of shake it. And I looked at him one day and I said, And that was the beginning of the change. And then he said we would, I asked him, I said, what did you know that I was becoming interested in you beyond just friendship? He said, when you started leaning on me a little bit more in the limousines, you know, when the group would ride around in a car, and I would always be sure I sat next to him, and then I'd kind of lean a little bit.
I remember telling my best friend, Sonny, I said, you know, Sonny, Marilyn's, I think she's getting a little bit too close to me. And, you know, I think something might happen. Sonny said, what? Hey, man, you know, you got to be cool, you know? So
tell us about the first kiss.
Sonny almost wrecked the car. We had gone to a party at Peggy Lee's house. In fact, we had just finished a show at Disneyland, right? And we decided she was having a party, so she wanted everybody to come over. So we went over, and everybody was singing around the piano and everything. And little did I know that somebody else was supposed to be taking Marilyn home. So she didn't want to go with her. She didn't want to go. She didn't want to go with them. So I said, well, okay, then you can ride with us, you know. And we sat in the back seat. And so we were sitting back there, and all of a sudden we were kind of
snuggling.
She's leaning
up.
on you again.
And then before you knew it, our faces met, and it happened. And Sonny was looking through the rear view, and he almost wrecked the car.
I want those pants.
You want that?
We were trying
You can't get in them now.
Them blue and white plaid bell bottoms, right? Which are back in style. Oh, Lord. So how hard was it to work together and have a relationship? And what did everybody else think of it? What did the rest of the group think of that?
Well, of course, the
At
group
first, the
wasn't
group-
excited about it.
Well, the group didn't know at first.
Yeah.
You know, we wouldn't share it with anyone.
We were secretive.
Yeah.
But then when they did find out, they were afraid that the group would break up, that we would get angry with each other because we were both hot-headed, and that we would get angry, we would break up, and that would be the end of the group. But of course, instead, we went on and got married. And
Were you both really hot-headed?
Oh, yeah.
we fought.
Yeah. We fought all the time.
Billy and I have been married for 23 years
Yeah.
now. For the first 4 years of our relationship, we fought constantly. So there is hope.
But
Those of you out there who fight, there is hope.
But you know what? And you have to look at something here. We were fighting because we were trying to change each other. I wanted Marilyn to be what I wanted her to be instead of who and what she is. And then when you start looking at that, you start to think, that's what attracted her to me. That's what attracted me to her, is who we are. And now we want to change it. And once we figured that out, then we were all right.
How hard is it to go? Did you jockey for position in the group at all? Because you did a lot of the lead vocals for a long time, and then Marilyn, you had a bunch of hits as the lead vocalist.
Well, you know, of course, I was always happy that Billy was doing a lot of lead singing because I loved his voice. He did a wonderful job.
Well, you both have
but I
great
was, of course,
voices, but-
envious because I wanted my turn. And so when we were working with Jimmy Webb just loves Billy's voice to death, even today. And so I felt like, well, gee, that's nice, but I can sing. I mean, can't you get a song for me to, sing lead on? And so I was happy for him, but I just wanted my own chance.
And your own, what was the first record with you?
My chance was Wedding Bell Blues.
Which, that was Laura Nero, right?
That was Laura
That's right,
Nero's
You
song.
guys worked with some great
right.
voices.
Laura Nero, she was
Jimmy
wonderful.
Webb, Laura
She was wonderful.
Nero.
Yeah, where is Jimmy Webb?
Jimmy's living
Just
in
saw
New
him not
Jersey.
too long ago.
Is
He
he
was
okay?
out there playing the Center Grill not too long ago. Oh, he's fine.
He comes out to LA from
Yeah.
time to time.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
You guys are going to sing for us, yes?
Yeah, I'd love
All
to.
right, we're going to take a break, but when we come back, they will sing a love song, and they'll tell us how they keep their marriage and career sizzling after 23 years of marriage. We'll be back with more.